Now, we go live to Newell Stadium for coverage of Gloucester High football with Phil Nicastro and Jim Capillo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tonight we're live at New Balance Stadium in Gloucester, where the Fishermen take on the Spartans from St. Mary's and Lynn in varsity football action. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Camp Productions. Can handle all your business, commercial, real estate, and industrial media projects. Pause it for the national anthem. Tonight's game is being brought to you by KPN Media Productions. Camp can handle all of your business, commercial, real estate, and industrial media projects, including FAA licensed drone video. Call KPN Media Productions 978-879-3226 or visit us on the web at www.kpnmediaproductions.godaddysites.com. If you would like your business or organization listed as a sponsor on our broadcast, give Camp a call. 978-879-3226. Also, if you'd like to donate to help defray the cost of our sports and event coverage here on KPN Live, please go to tinyurl.com/KPN Live or scan the QR code on the screen that you see now and leave a donation. Any amount was greatly appreciated. And thanks to all who already have donated. And I also want to thank the Gloucester High School football boosters for their generous donation for this season. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm Phil Nicastro, and we're almost, St. Mary's wins the toss, and we're ready for some football action here. A very good opponent here tonight for the Fishermen, the Spartans of St. Mary's. Fishermen will kick off. Jalen Severino has it teed up, and we're almost ready. Sevy boots it away. Nice high kick. And it's picked up. 10, 15. And a good tackle for the Fishermen. Cole Mosley-Wynn is in there, number 7. Number 4 is in there too. Nash Marshall. Okay. St. Mary's. Let's see. They have a pretty good quarterback. Yanel Belliard, number 12. Is he starting? We'll have to wait and see. He suffered an injury a couple of weeks ago. Yep, but he's out there. Okay. Number 12. There you see him right there. He's being heavily recruited. So the Fishermen are going to have their hands full with him tonight. All right, 1st and 10. St. Mary's, they go in motion. They hand off, and it goes nowhere. The Fishermen stuff them. A loss of about 4 yards on that play. So the Fishermen defense comes up big early.
It's like a loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 18-yard line.
Pass in. And let's see. And they got him. He throws it out there. And no one's there. The pass was short. So it's going to be, here's the replay on this one. And look at the Fishermen. We're going to sack him. But he threw it out there, and the receiver was way downfield. Incompletion. So it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 for the Spartans of St. Mary's. A good opponent here tonight for the Fishermen. 3rd and long. It's balls down loose, and the Fishermen are there. Another loss. And St. Mary's is going to have to punt from deep in their own territory. And the Fishermen come out jacked up on D. All right, so St. Mary's in punt formation. Back deep for Gloucester, number 3, Jamani Bell. Watch out for the fake. And he boots it away. And they let it roll. It's going to roll. It's going to stay inside St. Mary's territory. So the Fishermen will go on offense at the St. Mary's 48-yard line. So the Fishermen are in plus territory. So 1st and 10 Gloucester at the St. Mary's 48. So a good defensive start for the Fishermen here today. Let's see if they can keep it going on O. St. Mary's, as you see out there, they got some big boys. Of course, you know, it's a private school. They get players from all over the place. I can see their names here. Vortolosi. He's passing. Throws it out there. He's got a man. Caught. Fishermen come out throwing. Number 42, Bren. Gavin Bren, the receiver, the senior. Here's the replay. And Vortolosi with the play-action fake. And he finds Bren wide open. There you see it right there. 1st and 10, Fishermen. Handoff. Wide open, touchdown, Gloucester! Yes, he's in! Joe Allen. There you see it right there. And 2 plays, the Fishermen are in the end zone. Watch Allen. And he just runs by everybody. He was Boston Herald Player of the Week last week. And so the Fishermen are off to a fantastic start tonight, both offensively and defensively. So let's see what the Fishermen do here. They're going to kick it. Okay, yep. Jalen Severino. Snap ball down, kick is up, and it is good. So the teams will head back upfield with the score. The Gloucester Fishermen 7. The St. Mary's Spartans nothing. And if you're Gloucester, you can't ask for a better start than this. Excellent start for Gloucester here tonight. Jim Capillo on the camera.
To be sure to support some of the other GHS athletic teams in the coming days, the GHS field hockey team has had a nice 5-game undefeated streak. And sit at 4.
And folks, I just want to say right now,
On
The first 2 games of the season, our viewership here on KPN Live has been fantastic. Let's keep it up, folks. Severino will tee it off again. 7-0 Fishermen. Great start for Gloucester here tonight. Sevi approaches the ball. Another good kick. And 5-10. Going to step up, make a tackle, and they do. All right. Good return for St. Mary's up at the 37-yard line of their own 37-yard line. Well, the Fishermen off to a great start tonight. Let's hope they can keep it going. Handoff. There's some positive yardage for St. Mary's right there. Gain of about 2, maybe 3. They give them 4. They go to a hurry up. 2nd and 6. He's passing. Here comes the pass right. It's a screen. Good pursuit by the Fisherman defense. They got some yards, but it brings up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 4 for the Spartans. Third and 4 for St. Mary's. Handoff, and the Fishermen stuff it again. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks like St. Mary's is going to have to punt the football again. And let's see, maybe they're changing their minds. You never know in high school football, 4th down. They can very easily go for it. No, he's punting. Back deep for Fisherman. I believe that's Nash Marshall. You got to watch out for fakes. Nope, they boom it away. Marshall has it. And the Fishermen will go on offense again inside their own 30. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 29. Here comes the offense again. They scored on 2 plays, and they have the ball again. And the Fishermen came out throwing in that first drive, something I didn't expect. I don't think St. Mary's expected it either. I mean, let's face it, Gloucester runs the football. But let's see what happens. Second time they get the ball. Vodolosi calling the signals. He hands it off. And I believe that was Cribbs. Cribbs picks up 3. And I think St. Mary's was caught totally off guard by the first play of the game for the Fishermen was a pass. Second down 7 for Gloucester. 7.5 minutes left, just the first quarter. I think we have an audible going on for Gloucester here. Handoff. Oh, that was Allen. He took a hit. Number 44, nice tackle there. Nathan Coutoni for the St. Mary's team with a nice tackle. Gained him about a yard. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Gloucester team. Gloucester 2-0. Victories over Beverly and Falmouth. The St. Mary's team is also 2-0. They beat Swampscott opening weekend, and they beat Kip Academy last weekend. All right, big third down play for Gloucester. Let's see if they go to the air. Yep, Rotolosi. Screenplay. And it doesn't fool anybody. So the Fishermen try a screen, and it doesn't work. And they're going to have to punt the football. Okay, that's not bad.
27-yard line. And we clear up to about 12 for the Fishermen.
Fishermen lost yardage on that play. It brings up 4th and 12. So Severino will punt. How you doing, Denise? Thank you for tuning in. Sevy, high snap, but he gets it. A nice kick. 4 balls loose. And did the Fishermen recover? And I think they did. And the Fishermen get the ball back. On a special teams mistake by St. Mary's. Here's the replay. There you see the fumble. And it's a live ball right there. And the Fishermen grab it. And so the offense will come back on the field for a turnover. This was a game where a lot of people had St. Mary's winning it. Still early. So Gloucester goes back on the offense, 1st and 10 at the St. Mary's 41. Handoff, Allen. Finds a hole. Finds another hole. Makes a cut. Down to the 20. Down to the 15. Cuts back. Down inside the 10-yard line. Here's the replay. Watch Joe Allen sift his way through there. And he makes a cut right there. What a shifty runner Joe Allen is. 1st and goal for the Fishermen. He got it inside the 10 down to about the 8. 1st and goal, Fish. All right, they're at the line of scrimmage. Handoff. It's Allen again. Got about a yard or 2. Got 3 yards. Makes a 2nd and goal at the 5. It is Rotolosi. You see Rotolosi enter in the huddle, number 10. Second down goal for Gloucester. Allen again. Finds a hole. Closed up quickly. He picked up a few yards. Got down to, let's see. Down to about the 3.5-yard line, so it brings up a 3rd and goal for Gloucester. And 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, 1st quarter. Fishermen lead at 7-0. They came out throwing with that first series of downs, and I don't think anyone thought that would happen. Handoff, and nowhere this time. That was Allen. And there's a flag. And let's see what this is on. Let's see, it's on St. Mary's. Personal foul on St. Mary's. It's going to bring up a 1st down for the Fish. It's a personal foul, but there's not 15 yards to mark off. Half the distance to the goal, yeah. So it's first and goal at the 2. Yeah, he did. He's okay now. Did he pick up the flag? 4th down. I guess there's no penalty. All right, no penalty, I guess. Wait a minute. Here we go. Fishermen are calling a timeout, and I think Danny O'Connor wants an explanation. Was there a penalty or what? Can't quite figure out what went on with the penalty. He signaled personal foul, St. Mary's. So this game is off to a rousing start. To make a donation to KPN Live, go to tinyurl.com/KPN Live or go to that QR code on your screen to make a donation right there. You could do it that way too. tinyurl, tinyurl.com/KPN Live. Thank you. And like I said a minute ago, the viewership the first 2 games has been outstanding, folks. Over 2,500 views on both occasions, both weeks. But I guess it is a 4th down, and the Fishermen are going to go for it. I guess that flag was picked up. All right, Rotolosi. Quarterback sneak. Does he jam it in there? I think he did. The whole pile. Are they going to call it a touchdown? Yes! I thought he got in. Rotolosi plows his way in. It makes it 13-0 Gloucester. That's something I don't think St. Mary's expected either. And the Fishermen will line up for the extra point. Jalen Severino. All right. Snap ball down. Kick is up. And it is good. The 2 teams will head back upfield with the score. The Gloucester Fishermen 14. The St. Mary's Spartans nothing. In that first play of the game where Fishermen came out throwing, shocked everybody. $14-0 Gloucester. But still early in the game. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left. It's just the first quarter. All right, Severino tees it up. 14-0 Gloucester. Sevy approaches the ball, and he booms it away again. And this one is going to go into the end zone. Yes, it does, for a touchback. So the ball comes out to the 20-yard line. And this Gloucester team is jacked up. It's good to see.
Our youthful Fishermen girls soccer team just reached out on their first victory of the season with their best effort of the season in a 1-0 loss to the UD Cannons. The ladies return to Newell Stadium this coming Monday versus Winthrop Vikings.
All right, here comes that St. Mary's offense. And you got to start figuring maybe they'll start going to the year. It's still early in the game to just keep airing it out, but we'll see what happens. And what do we got? Timeout, St. Mary's. How you doing, Janelle? Thank you for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. These first 2 weeks have been fantastic. Keep it up. 14-0 Gloucester. If you want to make a donation to KPN Live, go to tinyurl.com/KPN Live. The QR code on the screen. You can do it right there. Thank you. .14-zip Fisherman. And you'd love to see the Fishermen come out like this, excited and ready to play. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, St. Mary's. He's throwing. He's got a man out there, and I think we're going to pass interference. On Gloucester. There's the replay. Oh, boy, I don't know. All right. Remember now, pass interference in high school football, it's not a spot foul. It's a 10-yard penalty, a 15-yard penalty, and an automatic first down. So the ball's at the 35. All right. All right, 1st and 10, St. Mary's. That's their own 35. They hand off, they try to sweep wide. And the Fishermen stuff them. Loss of about 5.
Taken down by a couple of Fishermen on the outside. He's taken down for a loss of 3 on the play.
I think Mosley Wynn was in on that tackle.
32 yard line.
So that was a loss of about 3 on that play. So it brings up 2nd down for St. Mary's in about 13. He rolls out. Look at the throw. Heaves it out there, out of bounds. Incomplete pass. And it brings up a 3rd down. And 13. Third and 13 for St. Mary's. Big play for the St. Mary's offense. They want to stay in this game. They're going to have to do something on this drive. But it's still early. Shotgun formation. He rolls left. Heaves it out there. He's got a man wide open. Pass is complete. Inside the 40 to about the 35-yard line of Gloucester. That was a well-executed play by the St. Mary's team. Both on the Gloucester 36-yard line. So St. Mary's showing some offense. You knew they would. No huddle. Handoff. And the Fishermen stuff it. No gain on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Yeah, loss of 1 yard. Yep, 2nd down 11. No huddle offense for the St. Mary's team, as you noticed. They're passing. We get a holding penalty coming up on St. Mary's. They complete the pass, but it's coming back. It's a holding penalty on St. Mary's. Holding St. Mary's. So we'll be down over. 2nd down again, but it will be 2nd down in, let's see, 20? Second and 21, okay. Well, like I said, St. Mary's, they beat Swampscott on the first weekend. They beat Kip Academy last weekend. And they're here in Gloucester right now, trailing at 14-0. He rolls to his right. Rolls, throws it. Is it caught? No, incomplete. All right. And it's going to bring up a third down in 21 for St. Mary's. And here comes St. Mary's. And you have to figure they're throwing on this play. 1:36 left first quarter. He fades back. Here comes the pass rush. And they got him. It was a sack. Yeah, it was behind the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up a fourth down and about 23 for St. Mary's. And they're probably going to have to punt. So the Fisherman defense stands tall again. Gets it and he boots it away. It's received, it was fumbled it, but Gloucester's there to recover by Nash Marshall. Jamani Bell fumbled it, but Nash Marshall was right there. No harm, no foul. We do have another flag, I see. Flag of the play. It's on Gloucester. So this will push Gloucester back deeper in their own territory. I think we get a block in the back. And the ball is placed on the Gloucester 14-yard line. First and 10, Gloucester at their own 14. 36 seconds left, first quarter. Let's see if Gloucester can put together a nice, long, sustained drive. Cribbs, nice yardage there. Close to a first down. And they give him 8. Well, second down and 2. The clock continues to run. Gloucester does not have to run a play here. They should just let the clock run, and they're going to do that. Yep, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. At the end of one quarter of play, the Gloucester Fishermen lead it 14-0 over St. Mary's. What a start. And once again, in order to make a donation to KPN Live, go to tinyurl, tinyrl.com/KPN Live, or go to the QR code on your screen. You see it right there. Any amount is greatly appreciated. And like I said, the viewership the first 2 weeks of the season has been outstanding. Outstanding. Keep it up. All right, Daniel, just start in the second quarter. 12-minute quarters, Daniel. I want to thank the Gloucester football boosters for their generous donation at the start of this season. You're welcome, Tasha. All right, we'll start the second quarter. An excellent first quarter for Gloucester. They got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Before an off week, and then 3 games the week of September 29th.
Second down and 2. Motion. Pitch out. And the loss of a yard there.
Nowhere to go. Looks like we got a loss here.
I think it was Joe Allen, the ball carrier. Joe he lost a yard on that play. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13 for Gloucester. No, I'm sorry. 3rd down and 4. Make a third down and 3 yards to go for a 1st down. They lost a yard on that play. And somebody moved. Who was it? It's on Gloucester. All right. So now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Gloucester. After the offside penalty. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Joey Foot tuning in. So Gloucester jumps off sides. And they lose yardage on the penalty. Makes it 3rd and 8. Just starting the 2nd quarter. Again. Fishermen do the same thing. So now Gloucester's facing a 3rd and real long. Got to stay on sides. Number 9, Connor Mahoney, I see on the sideline is doing some snapping, long snapping. All right, so it's 3rd and a long for the Fishermen. Good run. Nice run there, but short of the 1st down. That was Cribbs, the ball carrier. But the Fishermen got a punt. Brings up a 4th and 3. It was a nice play for Gloucester, but fell short of the 1st down. Those 2 offsides penalties kind of killed them. All right, Severino back to punt. Sevy gets it. Nice kick. Nice kick, Sevy. Over the head. And it's going to keep on rolling inside the 30, right at the 30-yard line. All right. I'll tell you one thing about the Gloucester kicking game this year. They're in good hands with Jalen Severino. They really are. That was a 60-yarder. You don't see too many 60-yard punts in high school football, that's for sure.
The squad's competition schedule is coming together and will be announced soon.
But like I said, Jalen Severino, the Gloucester kicking game is in good hands. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Spartans at their own 30. At the shotgun. They hand it off. Uh-oh. He's going to go all the way. They found a hole. And St. Mary's gets a quick touchdown. Number 7. Number 7. Tyree Hewen. A 70-yard run. He saw the hole and he took advantage of it. Nice run. You knew the St. Mary's team wasn't going to go away easy. They're going to kick the extra point. 70-yard run. Snap ball down. Kick is up. And it is good. So a 70-yard run by Tyrene Hewen. Hoeun. Hoeun, maybe? Hewen. But nevertheless, it was a 70-yard touchdown run, and it's 14-7. St. Mary's cuts the lead in half. So you can go back to those 2 offsides penalties for Gloucester on that last drive, and you see what happens. You don't get the first down. You get to punt the football, and all right, back deep for the Fishermen. Number 2, Olsen, Cameron Olsen, and number 3, Jamani Bell. All right, I know it's early in the game, but you got to watch out for some onside kick, possibly. You're just going to be aware of what could happen. On a beautiful late summer evening, early fall night down here at Newell Stadium. Low lining kick. Let it go out of bounds. Let it go. No, it's not going to go out of bounds. No. But the 15-yard line. So the Fishermen, first and 10 at their own 15. So first and 10 Gloucester at their own 17. 14-7. Fishermen lead it. All right, first and 10 at their own 16. .9:05 left, first half. 14-7 Fishermen. Hand off, big hole, big hole. Allen tries to cut back up. He does. He made the cut. Did he get the first down? I think he did. No, that wasn't. That was number 1. Vincent Manoni, that was. And we got a Fisherman player on the sideline cramping up. Nope, short of the first down. Handoff. And they lost yardage on that play. It's going to bring up a third down for the Fishermen. And St. Mary's starting to get their mojo together. Third down and 1. That was Manoni again, the ball carrier. Manoni still out there, number 1. I think Allen cramped up. They're stretching him on the sidelines. Rodolosi, the QB sneak, he's got it. That was a good call for Gloucester. Just get the first down. Number 2 comes out. Cameron Olsen. It looks like Joe Allen on the sideline cramping up.
First and 10 for the Fishermen. It's a 50-50. We'll be announcing the winner right after the halftime. So you can see him walking around the stands. Grab your 50-50s now. And again, this is a concession stand.
Nice. Severino's in the backfield now with Cribbs.
Candy, drinks.
Let's hope Joe Allen can come back. Motion. Sevy gets it on the sweep. He gets it to the outside. He's got some running room. First down. Nice run by Jalen Severino.
Severino, the ball carrier.
There's the pitch out. You see the replay. What's Sevi? Cuts it inside, but then he goes right to the outside when it clogged up. Number 6, Jalen Severino. He gets the first down. That was a key first down for Gloucester. All right, I see Joe Allen. He's on his feet now. Looks like he's walking much better. First and 10 Gloucester at their own 41. 14-7, Fishermen lead it. Handoff. It's Cribbs. Cribbs. Nice run by Thomas Cribbs. Down to the 35-yard line of St. Mary's. There's the replay. Quick hitter for Cribbs right there. Look at it, right up the middle. Over the 50. Past the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Another first down for the Fish. 24-yard run by Cribbs. Nash Marshall's in the backfield this time. Cribbs again. It was about 3-yard pickup. 3 or 4 yards. Gloucester starts the second half with the ball. So if they can get a score here, make it a 2-score game. Still got 6 minutes to go this half. All right. Second down. Cribbs again. Gets a couple. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Third and 5 for the Fishermen. 5:34 to go in the first half.
3rd and 5. Clock is running. Joe Allen checks back in. That's good news. Cribbs and Allen are in the backfield. And what do we have? A timeout. On St. Mary's, that's their second of the half. In order to make a donation to Cape Ann Live, go to tinyurl, tinyurl.com/Cape Ann Live, or use the QR code on the screen. You see it right there. Any amount is wonderful.
Just left the press box, so it should be in the area. Get your 50-50, support the Roosters.
So with 5:13 remaining in the first half, Gloucester leads at 14-7. They have the ball.
A big shout out to the GHS stand led by Lowell Lundquist. And his tremendous performances.
There you see the Fishermen, Coach O'Connor during the timeout. And here comes the offense now in a big 3rd down play. All right, 3rd down and 5 for Gloucester. And they got the Vortolosi. Yes, he got him to jump. Nice job. And wait, is it enough for a first down? Yeah, it's enough for a first down. The offsides penalty gives them that automatic first down. Good job by Vortolosi on the cadence.
Coming into tonight's matchup, the Fishermen sit at 2-0 overall. Next week, the Fishermen return home for another 7 p.m. Friday night tilt against Bishop Fenwick.
All right, 1st and 10 Gloucester. Cribbs. Here he goes. No, it was a swing around with Jalen Severino. What a fake. Touchdown, Gloucester. Jalen Severino on the sweep. I thought they gave it to Cribbs, but no. They handed off to Severino on the sweep. And this Cribbs right there leading the way in the blocking. And Severino walks into the end zone, and it makes it 20-7 Gloucester. .506 left. Severino comes in for the extra point. Snap ball down. Kick is up, and it is no good. All right. So the teams will head back upfield with the score of the Gloucester Fishermen 20. The Spartans of St. Mary's 7. All right, folks. In other games around the North Shore area tonight, Central Catholic at St. John's Prep. Beverly is at Revere. Salem is at Greater Lawrence. Marblehead is at Shepherd Hill. Reading is at Danvers. Masconomet is at North Andover. Essex Tech is at Newburyport. Bishop Fenwick, they'll be here next week. Bishop Fenwick is at Bishop Stang. Swampscott at Peabody. Manchester Essex is at Kip Academy in Lynn. And tomorrow, Pingree is at Hampton Hall. All right, those are the North Shore games this weekend. So the Fishermen leads it 20-7. Severino getting ready to kick it off. Line drive kick. It's caught. And the Fishermen, good pursue again. And about to the 25-yard line on the return. All right, so here comes St. Mary's in their offense. They trail it 20-7. Big defensive series for Gloucester. First and 10 from their own 25. Rolls out. Here comes the pass rush. Look out. Uh-oh, he's got plenty of room. Plenty of room. First down. And he runs it out of bounds. The Fisherman came with a heavy pass rush, but he was able to. That was a new quarterback, too. That was a different quarterback. Trying to get his number. All right, that was number 2. Doesn't show up on the roster. Handoff. Fisherman stopped that play. No, okay. All right, it's number 12. All right. No gain on that play. All right. Second down 10 at their own 39. Fades back. Steps up. Going to start running, but he slides. Oh, come on. They're throwing the flag. He slid down. It's going to be a personal foul on Gloucester. I guess once the quarterback goes into a slide, you can't touch him. All right, so the ball's now in Gloucester territory at the Gloucester 44. First and 10, St. Mary's. He fades. Here comes the rush again. And he slides again, but you can't touch him when he slides. Nate Nash Marshall was going to hit him, but he couldn't. Gain of about 2 or 3 on that play. Well, they give him 1, okay. Small, no gain. Bren checks out on defense, and Cameron Rotolosi checks in on defense, the quarterback. He's going to play defensive end, I believe. Yeah, there he goes. Second and 10 for St. Mary's. They hand it off. And I think we got a flag on the play in the area of holding on St. Mary's. Yep, okay. Going to bring that play back. I think it is, Rhonda. All right, hold it on St. Mary's, and let's see where they spot the ball. At their own 47. Second down and long. He fades. Here comes the pass rush. It's a screen, but it's incomplete. They set the screen up, but the Fishermen were ready for it. Now it's third and long. Gary, a holding penalty is marked off on the spot of the foul.
Really?
Yes. Which is kind of weird, but that's what they do. Yeah. Yeah. They changed that a couple years ago. All right. Second down long. Third down long. He rolls. He rolls. He's got a receiver out there, and he overthrew him. And it's going to bring up a fourth down. No flags. Just to clarify something, folks, on a holding penalty, it's marked off from the spot of the hold, not from the line of scrimmage. So if you're getting confused about where the ball is being spotted, and I can understand why. Because whenever there's a holding penalty, it's marked off from the spot of the foul, which is very strange, but that's the way they do it here in high school football. All right, St. Mary's in punt formation. Watch out for the fake. High kick. They're going to let it bounce. Hits a St. Mary's player at the Gloucester 25-yard line. All right, so the Gloucester team will come out on offense with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the half, and the Fishermen have another chance to put some more points on the board. So first and 10, Gloucester at their own 25.
You see him walking around the field, get those tickets.
Handoff. St. Mary stuffed that one. I think that was Joe Allen. Yeah, Allen got stuffed on that play. Second down 11 for Gloucester. Clock is running. (20-7). Gloucester leads it. Second down and 11. Motion goes Olsen. Handoff. Cribbs, he bounces off. Oh. He got a few yards. It looked like he was going to go a lot more. But we have a timeout. On St. Mary's. Okay, that was their last timeout. So St. Mary's with a 3rd down and 8, Gloucester. They're looking to get the ball back to end this half. So that's a good timeout for St. Mary's. And you got to love the way Gloucester came out at the start of this game. They threw a pass on the first play of the game. And they completed it, and they were off and running. But we're only 1:42 left here in the first half. And the Fishermen are facing a 3rd and 8. St. Mary's just called a timeout, thinking that maybe they could get the ball back before this half is out. All right, 3rd and 8 for Gloucester. Quick hitter up the middle, and Cribbs goes nowhere. So St. Mary's, their strategy is going to work out. They're going to get the ball, but they're going to let the clock run. If I was Gloucester, let it run as far as you can. And then maybe you might want to call a timeout for yourself, too. Mahoney, number 9, was coming in. Let's see what happens. Fishermen are letting the clock run. He got 40 seconds between plays. Are they going to punt? No, they're going to let the clock run as far as they can and probably call a timeout. Now, the play clock, which you don't see here in high school football, is 40 seconds. So, as you can see right there, there's Coach O'Connor right next to the referee. He's watching the game clock. He's probably going to call a timeout with about 5. There he goes. All right. All right. Good strategy by the Fishermen right there. 36 seconds left. And he let the play clock run down as far as he possibly could. Now they're going to have to punt. So the Fishermen did good there. So here we are approaching the half. Fishermen lead at 20-7. All right, here comes Severino. Here comes the punt team. Number 9, Mahoney. Connor Mahoney comes in. I think he's going to do the long snapping, yeah. Connor Mahoney will snap it to Severino. It's a 4th down. Here comes St. Mary's looking for a block. They didn't quite get it. And it goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. So St. Mary's has decent field position with 29 seconds remaining. They don't have any timeouts, so they're going to have to heave it downfield. So if you're Gloucester, you got to play deep. The defensive back's got to be deep, and don't let the receivers get behind you. So here comes that St. Mary's offense. All right, Nash. All right, Gloucester's going to call their own timeout now. All right, a little bit of a cat and mouse game going on. Yeah, Gloucester wanted to see what St. Mary's was lined up in, and they were lined up in a pass offense, that's for sure. They had 3 wide receivers lined up to the left side of the ball, which is the far sidelines on the other side of the field. So the Gloucester leads at 20-7. You gotta love the way the Fishermen came out in this game. Scored their first touchdown on 2 plays. Stopped the St. Mary's offense on their first series of downs. Fishermen got the ball back, scored again. St. Mary's got back into the game with a 70-yard TD run. But Gloucester comes back with a touchdown of their own to make it 20-7 with a missed extra point. They got to be careful here now. This kid can heave the ball. Number 12, Yanel Belliard. He's got an arm. They're in that spread offense. Look out, look out, look out. And he's going to run, and he gets out of bounds. He gets the first down. "20 seconds remaining. He had to get out of bounds because they got no timeouts left. So that stops the clock when you run out of bounds. No, okay, it was a yard short. I thought he got the first down. Makes it 2nd and 1 at the Gloucester 45-yard line. 20 seconds remaining. Passing. Heaves it out there. He's got a man. Look out. Nope. Incomplete pass. It makes it 3rd down and 1. 14 seconds remaining. So they probably got 2 plays. Yep, there was a flag. There was a holding penalty. Okay, it was a holding penalty on St. Mary's. Makes it 2nd down and 11. I didn't see the flag. All right, holding penalty on St. Mary's. All right, 2nd and 11. Doesn't really change too much. They're going to go deep anyways. He heaves it out there. Got a man. Is it picked off? Incomplete. Knocked down. All right, I thought they picked it off. Nash Marshall was right there. All right, it brings up 5 seconds. They got one more Hail Mary left in them. Thank all you folks for tuning in. Thank you so much. The first 2 weeks were outstanding viewership. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 11, but that's really irrelevant right now. It's 3rd down and 55. Because there's only 5 seconds left in the first half. The Fishermen will get the ball to start the second half. He's going to roll out. Fishermen are going to pursue him, and he heaves it out there. It's intercepted. He's got some room. Is he going to make it all the way to the end zone? Let's see. No, he doesn't. All right. That would have been big if they got a touchdown on that, but the Fishermen intercept the last play of the game, last play of the half. So the two teams will head to the locker room with the score. The Gloucester Fishermen 20 and the St. Mary's Spartans 7. We'll be back for second half action in about 15 minutes.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I'm an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Second half action. That last play was intercepted by number 14 for Gloucester, Carlos Velasquez. He almost took it all the way back for a touchdown, which would have been huge for Gloucester. But second half action, Fishermen lead at 20-7. They start this half with the ball. And if they can put some points on the board with this drive, would be big, really big for them. They lead at 20-7. Excellent first half of play for Gloucester. It's so good to see them coming out excited for this game, throwing a pass on the first play of the game and just fooling the St. Mary's team, totally fooling them. I don't think St. Mary's even expected it. I don't think nobody expected it because Gloucester just doesn't do that. Throw the ball, especially on the first play of the game. But good first half of the Fishermen. They need to keep their foot on the gas pedal. $20-7. The Fishermen lead it. Good crowd here tonight on pretty good night here tonight. Getting a little chilly now, but early fall. But today was beautiful during the day. All right, teams are lining up for the opening kickoff. Back deep, Cameron Olsen. Number 2, Jamani Bell. And here we go, start the second half. They boom it away, low lining kick. Let it go out of bounds, let it go out. No, it stayed in bounds. Jamani Bell has it. Oh, he made a couple of nice moves. Needed to break one more tackle. He would have got a lot more yards, but the Fishermen offense come out 1st and 10 at their own 25. All right, the Fishermen offense, there you see it right there. Second half action. They lead at 20-7. Allen finds a lane.
Allen up the middle.
Picks up good yardage.
Looks like he's going to pick up.
I would say he picked up about 7 yards on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 3 for the Fish.
Looks like 7 yards on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 3.
Now, usually the Gloucester's the team that controls the ball on the ground, but when they came out throwing in the first half, they scored rather quickly. That play got stuffed. It brings up a 3rd and about 3. I think that carrier was Cribbs, yeah, Thomas Cribbs. Brings up a 3rd and 3. And if you're the Fishermen, you want to get a first down here. You want to maintain possession of the ball. Third and 3. Big play here. Pitch out. Allen. Can he get the... No, he can't get to the outside. An excellent tackle. They lost the play.
30-yard line.
I think that was number 8.
Get your tickets out 50-50.
For St. Mary's with a nice play. Matthew.
Get your tickets ready after this play. We'll announce the winning number. It is a purple ticket. Purple ticket is the winner. $515.
Ooh. So the Fishermen get a punt. First series of downs. Sevi gets it. Nice kick again. Another boomer.
The Fishermen bounce all the way down the Spartans 20-yard line.
And the Fishermen get down there and make the tackle at around the 28-yard line.
So the Spartans will start off 1st and 10 on their own 30. Again, you're 50-50. Purple ticket. If you have a purple ticket, listen for the number. $515 going to the winner. 438007.
And they're doing the 50-50.
438.
And it didn't come close. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, St. Mary's at their own 30-yard line.
They collect you $515. Congratulations. Thank you for everybody participating.
Low snap. Low snap. No yards on that play. It was a low snap. The quarterback had to go down and get it.
No yards in that play.
There's the replay. Did you see the low snap?
Again, that's a purple ticket. 438007. 438007 purple ticket. $515. You can collect the money over at the concession.
All right, 2nd down and 10.
Or the concession station.
No gain on that play for St. Mary's.
Congratulations and thank you.
Handoff. They take it up the middle.
Middle.
Gain of about 6.
So he's going to pick up about 6 in the play.
Brings up a 3rd and 4.
As he moves the ball to the 36-yard line.
Early in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 4 for the Spartans.
High snap again. And the Fishermen are there. So a couple of bad offensive snaps by the St. Mary team.
There on top of the bad snap.
Throws the plays off, and they're going to have to punt.
Going back a couple of yards to be 4th and 7 for the Spartans.
Olsen, number 2. Cameron Olsen goes back on the punt, along with Jamani Bell. So the Fishermen will get the ball back. Got to watch out for a fake. Watch out. Got to be alert. All right, they punt it away. And they're going to let it bounce. Oh, inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. So the Fishermen will come out.
Test 1, 2.
So 1st and 10 Gloucester at their own 15-yard line.
Enough said. One word, coach. But just in case anybody didn't hear it, the purple ticket.
So here comes the fish. They approach the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 at their own 15. Play got stuffed. And right now the St. Mary's defense is, well, they give him 2 yards.
Again, that purple ticket, 438007. $515 to the winner. You can collect your money over at the concession stand.
The fishermen need to knock out a few first downs. Third quarter, 20-7 Gloucester. Mortalosi looks like he's calling an audible. And lost the yardage on that play. And the St. Mary's defense is pretty jacked up right now.
So it's going to be a loss of about 5.
Big loss on that play. Loss of about 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 12.
3rd and 13. Ball on about the 17-yard line.
This brings up 3rd and 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's see what Gloucester does here. Don't want to turn the ball over, that's for sure.
Pass up the middle.
And a quick handoff up the middle. And so the fishermen play it conservatively. So they're going to have to punt the football.
Looks like a gain of about 2 on the play.
They give him a couple yards, but it brings up a 4th and 9. No, 4th and 11. But nevertheless, they're going to have to punt from deep in their own territory.
To go in the 3rd.
And the momentum of this game could be shifting. Severino will be punting from his own goal line. Sevi gets it. Another good kick. And it's fumbled again. But he picks it up. And he's got yardage. And Severino makes a nice tackle. But the St. Mary's team is set up nicely at the Gloucester 25-yard line.
25-yard line. But then you start off 1st and 10. They text me their thing. You want to pick a number in? That's what I was wondering. I was just thinking, like, should
So we have a penalty on St. Mary's. So I think it was going to be a holding. So the ball is being pushed back 10 yards to the 35. But here comes the St. Mary's offense. 2-score game, 20-7.
sometimes they run it up here, but lately it's just been they text you.
1st and 10 at the Gloucester 35. Another high snap. The ball is loose. Did the fishermen recover? And they did. The fishermen recover. Wow. Watch the replay. It's high. And the fishermen catch a huge break. Got an injured Gloucester player. Number 60. That's Max Thomas. Looks like he's just cramping up. The last 2 or 3 offensive plays for St. Mary's, the snap from center have been terrible. And they haven't been able to move forward with it. And this time here, they lost it on a fumble, and the Fishermen recover. Gloucester needs to kill some clock here and get in the end zone. Here comes Max Thomas. He does all right. Cramping up a bit. Warm night. It's been cooling off a bit. All right. The Gloucester running game really hasn't gone on track tonight. Handoff. There's a hole. There's a hole. There goes Joe Allen. And he gets forced out of bounds inside the 40. At the 39-yard line. Keep the clock running, the referee says. There's a replay. He cuts it inside. He gets to the outside. Good runner. Good vision. There's a stiff arm right there. And we got a St. Mary's player down on the field right now. But it's 1st and 10 Gloucester at the St. Mary's 39 with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. And Joe Allen used that good stiff arm. If you want to make a donation to KPN Live, go to tinyurl.com/KPN Live. And you can use the code there on your screen to make a donation. Any amount is fantastic. Tinyurl, tinyurl.com/KPN Live. You can go to that site or use the QR code on the screen. Okay. 1st and 10 Gloucester at the St. Mary's 39. And the Gloucester offense needs to keep the ball here, eat some clock, and get in the end zone. Quick handoff again to Cribbs, and there goes Cribbs. First down to the 21-yard line. Make it the 22. There's the replay on this play. That quick handoff right there, that quick inside trap. Thomas Cribbs. And it keeps the clock moving. There's a handoff again. That was Allen on that carry. Joe Allen, he picks up some yards. About 6. Makes it a 2nd and 4. I want to thank all you folks for tuning in. KPN Live coverage of Gloucester High football. I can't remember a Gloucester team ever playing a St. Mary's team. But here we are against St. Mary's. Thomas Cribbs. We have got a flag. Do we have a hold on Gloucester? All right. Ball's being moved back to the 26-yard line. So it's second down and about 14 for Gloucester. Three minutes as we under 3 minutes now. Third quarter. Allen picked up a few yards. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Let's see if the Fishermen can get close enough to kick a field goal. Maybe the first down would be better, but let's see. 3rd and 12. The St. Mary's defense has certainly tightened up this second half. There's no question about that. The Fishermen caught them off guard early in this game. But the Fishermen are doing it. What St. Mary's expected right now was to run the football. Rodolosi throws it out there. And it's picked off in the end zone. Intercepted by St. Mary's in the end zone. So St. Mary's offense comes out on their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 after the interception. You know, hindsight's 20/20. If I was Gloucester, I would have kept the ball on the ground on that play. But whatever. They did what they had. They did what they thought was right. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for St. Mary's at their own 20. Handoff. Gain of about 3. No huddle. Handoff again. And the Fishermen stuffed that one. Maybe gain a yard. But it brings up a 3rd and a 3rd and 6. But we're under a minute now, third quarter. All right, big play here. Big play. 3rd down. Pass formation. Throw it out there. It's caught, but nowhere. Good tackle. Number 14. Carlos Velasquez was right there, even though the ball was completed. But he went nowhere after the catch. And I think they're going to have to punt. They're a little too deep in their own territory to go for it. Yep, there are. They're in punt formation. At least that's what it looks like. Watch the fake. You really got to be careful. Or are they going to go for it? No, timeout. Oh, at the end of the quarter. Okay. All right. All right, at the end of the third quarter, the Gloucester Fishermen 20, the St. Mary's Spartans 7 as we enter the fourth quarter. We switch ends of the field now. The Fishermen, I think, are going to get the ball back here unless St. Mary's decides to go for it. It will be risky for them to go for it this deep in their own territory. Okay, now next week, the Fishermen will stay right here at home against Bishop Fenwick. So the Fishermen play 2 Catholic schools back-to-back. Tonight here against St. Mary's, and next week the Crusaders at Bishop Fenwick come to town. All right, Carlos Velasquez is back deep for Gloucester. So is Nash Marshall, with the anticipation of a punt by the St. Mary's team. You got to be careful of a fake. You got to be on your toes. So we enter the fourth quarter. 20-7 Gloucester. No scoring. And better watch out. Yeah, here they go. Is it a fake? And Gloucester calls a timeout. Yep. You knew that something was up for the St. Mary's team. So Coach O'Connor calls a quick timeout. So let's see if the St. Mary's team changes their mind. It would be risky for them to go for it this deep in their own territory. So it does appear that St. Mary's is going to go for it. Yep. All right. Fourth down. First play of the fourth quarter, and St. Mary's is going to go for it. They're trying to draw him off sides. Remain disciplined. Remain disciplined. They're trying to draw him off sides. They get it. All right. They throw it out there. It's complete, and it's a first down. All right. They try to get the Fishermen to jump off sides, but they did run a play, and they did get the first down. Now they're in a hurry up, St. Mary's. They throw it out there. Oh, come on. They throw a flag. Pass interference on Jalen Severino, but I don't know. This is the replay. Yeah, well, he didn't turn his back. Okay. It's not a spot foul. The 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So the ball's being spotted right at the 50-yard line.
So the 15-yard penalty against the Fishermen, moving the ball to the 50-yard line, and automatic first down.
All right. Automatic first down for the St. Mary's team. Gets the snap. They hand it off up the middle in a gain of about 1. Okay, they're in a hurry up. Second down and 9. Another handoff, and he gets out of it. Oh, no. 20-yard line. First down, St. Mary's. Ball's being placed at the 23. First and 10, St. Mary's. You know they're not going to go away without a fight. It's fading back. Here's the pass rush, and they sack him. Nash Marshall, number 4. He blitzed off the left side, That was huge.
Loss of about 8 on the play.
Well, big loss on that play.
He's on the 30 now.
Ball being placed on the 30-yard line. Hand off. They bounce off, but the fishermen get him.
The other side. So they gain about 1 on the play.
Give him a 1 or 2 yard gain. Brings up a third down.
The ball to the
It's 4 down territory for them now.
third, about 18
Third down and 18.
for the Spartans.
Third and 18 for the Spartans. 4 down territory, that's for sure. Fades back. Here comes the pass rush. There's a holding right there. There's a holding penalty. St. Mary's. You might want to decline this one or make it 4th down. Yeah. Okay, Coach O'Connor is declining the penalty. You see him right there. Because it's going to bring up a 4th and 18. Max Thomas. No. Yeah, that's him. Number 60. Number 68 goes in for Gloucester. No. He took the penalty. I thought O'Connor was going to decline it, but no, they took the yardage. All right, so it brings up a 3rd down and about 28. Maybe even longer than that.
3rd and 28 for St. Mary's.
The ball is being placed on the Gloucester 39. If you have a Gloucester defensive back, you got to have your face back towards the quarterback so you don't get called. Throws it out there. Nice play. That was Velasquez again. Now it's 4th down. Watch the replay. Carlos Velasquez. See, he was looking back that time. You got to be looking back for the ball. Otherwise, they're going to call you every time.
That brings up a 4th and 28.
4th down and 28 for St. Mary's. The clock is stopped on the incomplete pass.
9:29 left to go in the game.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to this game. St. Mary's putting up a fight. You knew they would. You know they're throwing here. Fades back. Got no one out there. Now he throws it. It's picked off. Intercepted by Gloucester. That was Nash Marshall, number 4. And the fans are jacked up here tonight. There's the replay. No, that was Severino. Okay, Jalen Severino with the interception. All right, Sevy. So the Fisherman offense comes out at their own 41. 1st and 10 at their own 41. And the Fisherman offense hasn't done all that much this second half, but they got an opportunity right now to eat some clock here. Handoff.
Loss of the handoff, taken down for a short loss, about half a yard.
Loss on the play. Injured Gloucester player. Players are cramping up like crazy right now. Well, that was a loss of a yard for the Fishermen. Got to give credit to the St. Mary's defense this second half. They've really tightened up. Number 68 comes running into the game for Gloucester. Lewis Mahias. Nash Marshall comes in. That was Brent, number 42. Who's coming out now. 2nd and 11 for Gloucester. They lost about a half a yard on that play. Make it 2nd and 10. All right, now the referee starts the clock now. All right, if you're Gloucester, take your time. You don't want to turn the ball over either. There's a tight formation. Hand off Cribbs. All right, Cribbs. About gain of about 3. That brings up a 3rd and 7. I'll make it 3rd and 8. I don't know if you Gloucester, do you want to risk throwing a pass? I mean, you're almost better off keeping the ball on the ground. The way Severino's been punting the football tonight, that might be the way to go. There's that reverse again, but it ain't going to work this time. But they keep the clock rolling. You got some yardage on that play. But it brings up a 4th down. 4th and 5. The important thing is the clock is running, 7.5 minutes left in the game. No, here comes Vortolosi. I guess they're going to go for it. All right. Here's the play of the game right here. Fishermen can get a 1st down. They could conceivably end this game. He's going to try to draw him off sides. He's not even going to run a play. He's going to try to draw him off sides. Yep. He's just barking those signals. He's trying to draw him off sides. Penalty. Okay, delay a game on Gloucester. Now they can punt. And that was the plan all along. All right, so they try to get him to jump, but now they're going to be able to punt the football. And the way Severino's been punting the football, this is not a bad move. So Jalen Severino will punt formation. He's kicked a couple of beauties tonight. He's going to need one right here. There's that St. Mary's front line. They're standing up. They're coming in for the block. Bad snap. He got it off. He got it off. Wow. A bad snap, but he was able to get the ball off. It's going to be St. Mary's ball on about on the 43-yard line, their own 43. But give credit to Jalen Severino. It was a bad snap. He had 3 guys breathing down his neck, and he was able to get the ball off. Great job.
He missed it. When you're rushing like that, you're trying to kick it, you can miss your foot.
So there's 6.5 minutes remaining in the game.
Left to go in the game.
6.5 minutes. Swing pass. And the fishermen are all over that.
The fishermen all over that one.
It was a loss of about 10.
It's going to be a loss of about 8 yards on the play. Involving the starting 35-yard line.
Yeah, loss of 8. Yep. Second down and 18 now.
And the second and 18 first time.
Fisherman defense has been on the ball tonight. He rolls out. Throws it. Oh, it's almost picked off. There's the replay of that last play. He rolled out. I think it was Joe Allen who almost picked it off. Joe Allen right there. 3rd and 18. Third and 18. Don't let the receivers get behind you. Here comes the pass rush. Screenplay incomplete. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and 18. And if you're St. Mary's, now what? This Gloucester defense has been outstanding tonight. Except for that 170-yard run that they gave up early in the game. But other than that, it's been it. And, yeah, he's going to go for it. All right, here we go. 4th down and 18 for St. Mary's. Here comes the pass rush. Throws it out there. Oh, they're going to call pass interference. I knew they were going to. Watch the replay. Let's see. Yeah. But it's not a spot foul. But, no, it's not a first down. Oh, yeah, it's automatic. That was 4th down. He didn't get the first down. It was 4th and 18. Oh, okay, they're going to replay the down. So it's 4th and 5. And Coach O'Connor wants a timeout. 5.5 minutes still left in this game. Yeah, that's right, yep. It was 4th and 18 on that last play. But the penalty only gave St. Mary's 15 yards. You replay 4th down. It's 4th down and 3 now. So they didn't get the. So it's not an automatic first down if the yardage doesn't require it. But it does bring up a 4th down for St. Mary's. The Gloucester defensive backs, you got to look back for the ball. Score remains 20-7. 4th and 3 for St. Mary's. The ball is located right at the 50-yard line. All right, so here we go. 4th down and 3 for the Spartans. Fourth down. Shotgun formation. Throws it deep. And he let it go. No flags. Good coverage by number 2, Cameron Olsen. He was looking back for the ball. So the Fishermen take over on downs with 5:24 left to play in the game. So Cameron Olsen, excellent pass coverage on that last play. He was looking back for the ball. And the Fishermen have the ball with 5:24 left in the game with a 20-7 lead over St. Mary's. Next week, like I said, Fishermen will be right here against the Crusaders of Bishop Fenwick. Cribbs. No gain on that play. No, that was Allen. That was Joe Allen, the ball carrier. 2nd and 10 for Gloucester. But this St. Mary's defense is doing a great job this half. But it does keep the clock running. Second and 10. I think Vertolowski's trying to use as much time as he can at the line of scrimmage. Quick handoff to Cribbs. He gets some yards. Forward progress should give him a few yards. Timeout, St. Mary's, okay. They're looking to get the ball back. It's 3rd and 8 Gloucester. I think that only gives St. Mary's 1 timeout remaining. For a donation to KPN Live, go to tinyurl.com/KPN Live. I'll use the QR code on your screen. Thank you. Great game here tonight. And like I said a few minutes ago, the Fishermen will be back home next Friday night against the Crusaders of Bishop Fenwick. Should be another exciting game. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3rd and 8 for Gloucester. 4.5 minutes left. Vertolowski, he's throwing it. And it's picked off. That's not what you wanted. Make the tackle. The ball is on the 39-yard line of Gloucester. Excellent defensive play by that St. Mary's linebacker. Watch the replay. Right there. Number 7. He's the one that had their touchdown. Tyrene Hune. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So St. Mary's still has a life. Their defense has really tightened up in this second half. But the Gloucester defense is having a great game of their own. Here comes the pass rush, and they got him. That's Nash Marshall again. Nash Marshall, number 4. That's his second sack of the night. He comes in off the edge. There he is on the replay. Watch him. No one picks him up, and he heads right for the quarterback. I would too. That was a loss of 11. Second down and 21. He steps up. Incomplete. Severino on the coverage on that play. Now it's third down. Third and 21. Rodolosi comes in, the quarterback, number 10. Number 79 comes out. Caleb Allen. Once again, if you're the Gloucester defensive back, you got to turn your ball back, turn your head back and look for the ball. Here comes the pass rush. Throw it out there. It's caught. Touchdown. St. Mary's. Watch the replay. They didn't quite get there on time on the pass rush, and what's that pass? Beautiful. Right on the money. 50-yard TD pass. So this game is not in the bag yet. Let's see what they do, St. Mary's. They go for 2? Number 4. Sam Phelps was the receiver on that play. And they're going to kick it. Okay. Snap ball down. Kick is up. And it's good. So as the teams head back upfield, the Fishermen have a 6-point lead, 20-14. 3.5 minutes left in the game. So this St. Mary's team, they've been plugging away all half, this whole half, and they finally connected on a long 50-yard pass. And that was a fantastic throw by their quarterback, number 12, Yanel Belliard. So if you're the Gloucester, what are you going to watch out for now? You got to watch out for an onside kick. You got to be aware of it. Let's see if St. Mary's goes that route. Still 3.5 minutes to go. And let's see here. I think he's going to onside kick it. Yep, it looks like he's going to. Yeah, onside kick. And did Gloucester recover it? All right, Gloucester got it. And they're inside St. Mary's territory at the 49-yard line. So with 3 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in what has been just a super game here today. But the Fishermen are hanging on. St. Mary's, I believe, only has 1 timeout left. Their defense really stiffened up in this second half. Allen. Oh, come on, that's a horse collar tackle. That was a horse collar tackle. They're not calling it. Here's the replay. Joe Allen, nice run. Picked up about 8. Second down and 2. But the Fishermen need to just take their time here. Get a couple of first downs. Make St. Mary's use that last time out. I think they got one left. Rodolosi at the line of scrimmage, taking his time. He's letting the clock run. Don't let it go down too far, Rodo. All right, good job by Rodo, letting the clock run. Quarterback sneak, and I think he got the first down. He's on his feet. Rodolosi, they couldn't get him down. Touchdown, Cameron Rodolosi. With 2:08 left, there's the replay. He somehow snuck out of there. And Cameron Rodolosi takes it into the end zone. And the Fishermen have a 26-14 lead. And he somehow wormed out of that pile of players. And how did he worm out of there? I'll never know. 2:08 left. 26-14, Gloucester leads it. And how did he worm out of that madhouse of players? They're going to kick the extra point. Snap ball down, kick is up, and it's no good. All right. So it's 26-14. 13-point lead. How did he get out of that? I was just hoping he would settle for the first down. And Cameron Rodolosi, how did he sneak out of that? Fishermen were just looking to get the first down, keep the clock rolling, move the sticks. But there it is again. Well, you lost sight of Cameron, but then he popped out of it. So it's 26-14. .12 lead for Gloucester. Well, Severino will line it up. He's having a great night kicking the ball, great night punting the ball. He's also missed 2 extra points. I think we can forgive him for that. Sevi approaches it. Low lining kick. Fishermen make the tackle at around the 28-yard line. 2:04 remaining. .204 left in the game. Fishermen lead it 26-14. And now you really know that St. Mary's is going to air it out. Okay, Nash Marshall back deep. Velasquez. Cole Mosley Winters out there at D-back as well. You know he's going to throw the football. No, he's going to hand it off. They try to catch the Fishermen by surprise and didn't catch anyone off guard. No gain. And the clock keeps running. St. Mary's, I think they have 1 timeout remaining. I don't think they're going to use it. They tried to catch Fisherman off guard. Throw it out there. It's almost picked off. Oh, Joe Allen. That stops the clock. Now watch Joe Allen on this play. Steps right into the passing lane. He read the quarterback all the way. Now watch this right there. Cameron Rodolosi squeezed out of that quarterback sneak. Pass is caught. First down. And they force him out of bounds. First down, St. Mary's. The ball will be placed on the Gloucester 48. 1 minute, 24 seconds left. They hand it off. Number 7 again. And it doesn't look like St. Mary's is going to use that final timeout. I think they got one left. Second down and 3. Gain of 7 that last play. Complete. Out of bounds. First down. All right, so first and 10 for the Spartans. 53 seconds remaining.
53 seconds left to go in the game.
Next week, the Fishermen will be right back here against Bishop Fenwick. Here comes the pass rush. He worms out of it. And he runs out of bounds to save some time. 45 seconds remaining. So I think. All right.
Right back here next Friday night against Bishop Fenwick.
All right, second down and 10. No gain on that last play.
Support the Fishermen next week.
Clock is stopped. He ran out of bounds. Fading back. Throws it out there. Incomplete pass. On the coverage. Number 2, Olsen. Number 4, Nash Marshall. Cameron Olsen and Nash Marshall on the coverage. Third and 10. This quarterback, number 12, he's got a great arm. But no, they're going to run it. Close to a first down. Let's see if they use a timeout. They got one. I think they got one. And then they do. Yep. Okay. Okay, I think that was St. Mary's. Yep. Look at that. But that was their final timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
St. Mary's on the Gloucester 24-yard line.
So St. Mary's trying to. So St. Mary's trying to get on the board one more time before the night is out. But just 27 seconds remaining. It's fourth down, actually. It's 4th and 1.
All right, 4th and 1, 27 seconds left to go.
They used their last time out, so they're not going to run the ball. Yeah, here he is. No, the QB, he snacks out of it, and he gets the first down, but he doesn't get out of bounds.
And after a first down,
But the clock keeps running. Well, okay, they got to move the sticks. Then he winds it.
after a spot in first down,
You got to move the sticks first. Did he get it? No. Yeah. The clock is running, and that's it. Well, wait a minute now. There should have been 19 seconds left. They should get one more play. Not that it matters, but they didn't move the sticks to reset the change because he got the first down.
looks like another play.
Okay,
It's 1st and 10.
so it's 1st and 10, St. Mary's. All right, they owed one more play.
The official time is kept on.
All right, let's see. They throw it out there. Incomplete.
Pass is knocked down.
And that should do it. The Fishermen are going to come away with the 26-14 victory here today. And you're going to love the way the Fishermen came out, took control of this game, and made it an uphill battle the whole way for St. Mary's. So the Fishermen go to 3-0 in the season. The two teams will line up to shake hands. Don't forget, next Friday night, the Fishermen will be back here against the Bishop Fenwick Crusaders. The Fishermen are 3-0. Both teams line up to shake hands. I want to thank Jim Capillo. I'm Phil Nicastro. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Have a great weekend, everybody.